Hey guys, it's Cody back with you with another video. This video is gonna be like a experience video type thing. As you all know, yesterday, Saturday, July 23rd of 2016, I attended the Masters of Ring Entertainment Pro Wrestling Fan Expo 3 wrestling convention and wrestling event in Wilmington, North Carolina. And must I say, if you guys are in the Wilmington, North Carolina area, you better check out their shows if they have them, because this event was nothing short of amazing. I met a couple guys, got a couple autographs and stuff. And before I start, I'm going to tell you guys the matches, like what I thought of them and all that. So they had a fan expo, and at 2 o'clock yesterday, they had wrestling, like live wrestling matches during the show. But they had a bunch of indie talents, like a couple of my indie wrestling friends that I work with at NCWA Pro Wrestling here in North Carolina were there. In the evening matches, though, they had some really good headlining matches, like Gunner was wrestling, Awesome Kong was wrestling, Jeff Jarrett, Caprice Coleman for Ring of Honor, Gunner. So the matches were as follows. They had the Patrick Payne Parade versus LeBron James, triple threat match between three indie guys. It was Timmy Luretten versus Mason Miles versus Victor Andrews, and must I say, those three tore it apart. That was like the best match I've ever seen. Gunner versus Velvet Jones, Jimmy Parker versus Ring of Honor star Caprice Coleman. It was supposed Sanjay Dutt was there defending the Global Force Wrestling Next Gen Championship. He was supposed to wrestle Matt Sydal, also known as Evan Bourne, but Evan Bourne had to bail out of the show at last minute, so they replaced him with Al Snow from Impact Wrestling, and must I say, Sanjay's a close friend of mine, so it was a good match. One of the best matches I was looking forward to, Santana Garrett, most of you guys would have known her as Brittany from TNA Wrestling. She was there. She wrestled in a triple threat match. It was Santana Garrett versus Hollywood Von Royal, who, must I say, I did not like very much, versus Awesome Kong. And Awesome Kong tore those two girls apart. Von Royal wrestled my friend Ronnie Nicole earlier in the day, and Von Royal messed up a lot. Ronnie took her out big time, and Ronnie ended up losing, essentially, to Von Royal. But I told Kong during the Fan Fest, I asked her to hit an implant buster on one of them during the match. She barely does the implant buster anymore during her indie matches. She ended up hitting the implant buster on Hollywood Von Royal during the Fan Fest, so that was pretty cool. And then the main event was a triple threat match for the Masters of Ring Entertainment Heavyweight title. It was Jeff Jarrett with Karen Jarrett versus James Storm versus EC3. So this was the event program that we all got when we walked in the door. Doors opened at 10 o'clock in the morning, so it was pretty fun. I had a really good time. I got autographs with Kevin Nash, Sanjay Dutt, James Storm, Awesome Kong, and Al Snow. Got pictures with each of them. And I also got an autograph of Santana Garrett, who, must I say, is very, very attractive in person. I had the best time of my life, minus the fact that I had to get up at a very early hour in the morning that morning. So right now, I'm just getting one of my 8x10s I forgot to grab real quick. But yeah. So, I'm gonna show you guys the, autographs I got. But, like, yet again, the headliners were, like, really, really nice. They had Kevin Nash, DDP, Gunner, Awesome Kong, Santana Garrett, James Storm, EC3, Jeff and Karen Jarrett, Davey Richards from The Wolves was there, Angelina Love, Eddie Edwards was supposed to be there, but he didn't. He wasn't able to come. Caprice Coleman was there from Ring of Honor, and so on and so forth. So, I have a couple things to show you guys. I have a battle pack of figures that I got signed by one of the wrestlers, 3 8x10s, 2 trading cards, and 2 autographs in my encyclopedia, 2nd edition for the WWE Encyclopedia. So, first I'm going to show you guys the cards. The first one I got is a TNA signed 2008 card of my good friend Sanjay Dutt. So, I paid $10 for each autograph, so I paid $20 for 2 autographs and a photo op, which I think is pretty cool, worth it, because Sanjay's a good wrestler. My other card is from the TNA Knockouts card series, and that got signed by my favorite female wrestler, Awesome Kong. And it was pretty cool because me and my friend Faith, we wanted to meet Kong. She was one of the main reasons why we decided to go. So we walk up to Kong. Faith got the combo so she could get the signed picture. But, yeah, so I got put in a headlock in my photo op with Awesome Kong. So that was pretty fun. Next, I'm going to show you guys my figures. This is a WWE Battle Pack. I don't know what series this is from, but it's also in the series with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose and Big E and Kofi Kingston, and that is the Outsiders Battle Pack, signed by Nash, here in black. So Kevin Nash was a really nice guy to meet. It cost me a little bit of money to get his autograph, but it was $55 for 2 autographs and a picture, which isn't bad for Kevin Nash, considering he's usually way more expensive than that. So, next I have my 8x10s. I have 3 of them. The first one, I wanted to meet this girl because I've never met her before, and she was really, really hot and really good looking. She was in the triple threat match with Kong and Von Royal. Santana Garrett, also formerly known as TNA Knockout Brittany. So that was $10 right there. She was really cool. Here is the Global Force Wrestling picture that I got signed by Sanjay. Again, Sanjay is one of my good friends. And this guy was in the main event. He was one of my most wanted. I'm going to be seeing a lot of him around here in the next few weeks. Former TNA superstar, the Cowboy himself, James Storm. So, James Storm was pretty cool. I'm ready to see him again because I'll be seeing him at WrestleCade in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, November 26th. And I'll be seeing him for Modern Vintage Wrestling on Saturday, October 29th in Wilmington again. Speaking of that, so I just heard that there's going to be a super show in Wilmington, North Carolina on Saturday, October 29th at the Schwartz Center at, I think it's UNCW or something like that. But, Sting's going to be there, Kurt Angle's going to be there, James Storm, I think Awesome Kong's going to be there, and a few others. So, now, let me show you guys these 2 autographs that I got in my WWE Encyclopedia. The first one being former ECW superstar and former WWE Hardcore Champion, Al Snow. A really nice guy to meet. He was only $20 for an autograph and a photo combo. And Al Snow, I was supposed to meet Al Snow last year at WrestleCade, but he got pulled off the tour because of a contract disagreement between him and TNA, so he had to go film with TNA. And my other one that I got is Diesel. He signed it as Diesel and Kevin Nash. Diesel, like, aka Kevin Nash, basically. But, yeah, guys, so that's my, like, fan experience from the Masters of Ring Entertainment series. I had a really good time with this. I mean, like I said, if you have the opportunity to see this show, like, see a show for these guys, do it. But, like, the guests on here, it has the guest tab. It was headlined by DDP, Kevin Nash, Jeff Jarrett, EC3, Karen Jarrett, Terry Runnels, James Storm, Davey Richards, Angelina Love, Sabu with Super Genie, Awesome Kong, Gunner, Sanjay Dutt, Santana Garrett, Al Snow, Hollywood Von Royal, and former WCW ring announcer Gary Michael Capetta. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, some of these guys, the meet and greets were just expensive, so I was on like a $150 budget, but I ended up spending all that. So, alright guys, well that's my experience video for tonight. Stay tuned later this week because this Saturday I'll be taking you guys with me to Modern Vintage Wrestling's Justice for All event in Wilmington, North Carolina at Ziggy's by the Sea. It's a nightclub. Gonna be meeting Tommy Dreamer, New Jack, I'm not gonna meet the Rock and Roll Express because I'm not a big fan of them. Amber O'Neal Gallows from the Bullet Club, Chase Owens from the Bullet Club, Jasmine Sinclair from ECW is going to be there, Dalton Castle from Ring of Honor is going to be there, and many, many, many more surprises. So guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and let me know what you want to see. I'll probably be doing like a live video feed. And sorry I couldn't get any live footage yesterday from Masters of Ring, but I will be going back to that. So, yeah, like I said, hopefully I can get some live video for that for this Saturday. And then after this Saturday, I'm taking like a 1.5 month break from wrestling shows, and my next show is not until September 23rd in Raleigh, where I'll be meeting Cody Rhodes, Ric Flair, Gangrel, Ricky Steamboat, Matt and Jeff Hardy, the Rock and Roll Express, and many, many more. So, thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you guys want to see. Bye.